Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you, Sagittarius. What's going on, Saggies? For your destiny card for the week ahead, you get the Strength card, right? So tapping into that heart space energy, but more importantly, this is a week for you to really go after something. So this isn't necessarily about chasing something. It's about finding the inner courage and fortitude to make a certain decision or to move off in a certain path. Now, remember, your Strength card as a destiny card is basically saying to you, you are stronger than you know. Now, Sagittarians are quite strong anyway, right? But this is basically saying to you, it's not necessarily about strength, and sometimes it's not even about brute force. Sometimes it's about having the courage to go after what it is that you truly want, to have the conversation that you know you need to have, or to show up in a certain or a specific way. And as a destiny card, this is really asking you to embrace this energy, to really dig deep onto your inner self, into the inner guide, into the inner heart space, and ask yourself, is this a week, not even is this a week, but is this thing, is this person, is this connection, whatever it is it really aligned with who I am? Because the Strength card will bring you opportunities to demonstrate your brilliance. It will bring you opportunities this week to demonstrate your courage and your strength. So this week, it does look like that's what you're doing. You've got this opportunity now to show people how much courage you have. And also, because the thing is, Sagittarians, like I said before, you guys come across as feisty to most people. And it's not necessarily that. It's like I said, it's because you speak the truth. But I think one thing that people don't give you enough credit for is this idea that actually that bravery isn't natural. It's not like in your face bravery, not kind of like Aries. Do you know what I mean? It's more a case of, well, it's the right thing to do, so I'm going to do it. And sometimes that can be a really scary place to come from. Not everybody likes to hear the truth, and some people are quite, plain blind to it. So, good for you. As a direction card to flesh it out, you've got the High Priestess. So this means that your personal intuition is speaking to you really powerfully this week, right? This is a time for, look at this, for those of you female women, Sagittarians that are watching this is a week to own your sexuality and your sensuality. This is a week for you to really be in your element, to exude confidence, to drip sex appeal. Not necessarily, for anything, partnered or single. It's not about that. This is about tapping into that energy for yourself and being okay with presenting it. For those of you that are guys, this is about you looking at your partnership with your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, even, like your significant other, let's say. And it's really asking you, what about this person do you find attractive? But more importantly, are you willing and ready to put this relationship out there to the public? I actually feel like a lot of you are in a relationship that's either new, maybe it started just before the lockdown and you didn't really want to say anything. Now is the time, right? Now is the time for you to think about revealing this, or now it's the time for you to say, actually, you know what? The reason I can't see so-and-so, or I don't want to be set up, is actually because I'm dating somebody. It looks like you're revealing something about your relationship, or you're revealing the relationship itself this week, which is an interesting energy. I'm intrigued to see how this plays out for all of you, because it's a very different set of messages for all of you in some way. All right, so for your insight card, jumping card is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning when it comes to your life. When everything starts to move forward again, you are going to see a marked difference. And this really feels for me like a lot of you are saying, you know what? from here on in, I've got to start living more authentically. And that's not to say that you've been lying up until now. It just means that you might have been censoring yourself or holding yourself back in some way. Well, you're no longer doing that. And your Ace of Pentacles underneath the Star card, this is about you going after all of those material things. And it's kind of like you're using your relationship or your connections as a power pack to say, you know what, these things don't hold me back. They actually only serve to make my life better and more richer, which is nice. But your Ace of Pentacles, a lot of you are very focused not only just on your relationship, but also on how you move forward. It looks like you're bringing something out to the fore this week. It looks like there is something that you're sharing with the world, like you're choosing to put this thing out there, and kind of maybe there's a part of you that's like, you know what, I don't know what the backlash for this is going to be, but I've got to do it anyway. It's about stepping into and being in your authenticity. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.